the Coyote Twin, Vermilion's downtown theater. Providing entertainment Thursdays through Sundays.
Tonight, we'll take a look at how the Unity Ball brought students together.
We'll have that and more coming up. Coyote News starts right now.
Live from the Al Newharth Media Center, this is Coyote News.
Welcome to Coyote News. I'm Sydney Colin.
And I'm Kylie Moore. We'll hear about Vermilion's first ever pizza battle. But first, Unity Week helped kick off Black History Month last week as part of a larger series of events taking place throughout the month. The Black Student Union teamed up with several student groups to host cultural, educational, and service events. Marcus Destin, the Assistant Director of Student Activities and Outreach and Multicultural Affairs, says the week has been a great way to promote collaboration amongst student leaders.
I think that's the fun part about Unity Week is it's not about Black History Month. It's just this combination of partnership amongst our OMA family that just so happens to be happening in February and just so happens we happen to be celebrating Black History Month.
Events ranged from game nights and bracelet making to a hygiene drive.
As part of Unity Week, students had the opportunity to show off their dance moves. The annual Unity Ball took place in the Muck Ballroom on Saturday and was hosted by the BSU and Spectrum. The night was filled with food, dancing, and the Unity Ball Awards. This year, USD's digital content producer, Laurel Kettlehut, was one of the award recipients.
There's so many different things that go into USD and all the amazing parts of it, but just being able to celebrate, especially during Black History Month, it's just been an honor.
The recipients this year included academic advisor Brittany Schultz and UPD Chief of Police Bryant Jackson. BSU's next event is an open mic night tomorrow from 7 to 9 in Muck 219.
Things are heating up at local restaurants that are participating in Vermilion's first pizza battle. You can see all of the restaurants participating up on screen. Throughout February, local businesses will feature a signature pizza, each hoping to be crowned Vermilion's best pizza. To vote, head to the Live Vermilion app. Coyote News will report on the results when we get them.
Coming up, we take you to the grand opening of USD's newest archaeology lab. You're watching Coyote News.
Margaret Cottle is a USD psychology major with a minor in arts and health.
I like that I can combine both psychology and art and study two things that I love. I get a lot of satisfaction out of using non-medical treatments such as art to promote people's wellness and provide therapeutic activities for people. I like watching Coyote News because I feel like it's very authentic and it keeps me up to date of what's going on around campus. I really enjoy the live Q&As and those kind of fun little looks into student life.
This is Coyote News.
The annual Polar Plunge fundraiser is this weekend. The South Dakota Law Enforcement Torch Run hosts this event every year to benefit Special Olympics South Dakota. Registration begins this Saturday at 11 at OLC. The plunge begins at 1 and runs until 3.
It's Valentine's Day for the Heartland Humane Society, which means it's time for their annual cupcake fundraiser. HHS is looking for volunteers to deliver cupcakes and animal treats to different departments on campus to raise money for their cause. The fundraiser is Friday, with one group delivering from 10 to 11 and another from 11 to noon. Anyone who wants to volunteer should head to Muck Room 218B on Friday.
Students now have a new way to dig into the past. The new archaeology lab had their grand opening last Thursday. The lab gives students the space and tools to get some hands-on skills.
I really like our big sinks because we have enough room to fill buckets and be able to do flotation and clean artifacts in a more efficient manner.
The expanded space offers more opportunities for classes and clubs to explore material and resources.
I'm really excited about using the expanded space to process and ID the artifacts that we excavate from our archaeological projects.
USD remains the only public university in the state to offer an archaeology program.
The Medical Laboratory Science Club, or MLS, is giving students the opportunity for creative expressions for Valentine's Day. On Friday, the MLS Club will be hosting a vase painting event, free for all students. Art supplies and vases will be provided. Vase painting runs from noon to 2 on Friday and muck to 11. And if painting vases wasn't enough of a creative outlet for you, just after is Totally in Love, hosted by the Lost and Found. Tote bags and painting supplies will be provided for students, as well as free snacks, drinks, and live music. Totally in Love runs from 3 to 5 this Friday in the Muck Pit.
Coyote News' Mohammed is back in the muck to talk to the Indian Student Association about their next event. Mohammed.
Thank you, Sydney. I'm here with Tejas Budaramu, the president of Indian Student Association. Tejas, thank you so much for joining us. Could you tell us a little bit about Indian Student Associations and what you do on campus?
Okay, starting off, what do I do on campus? I'm a junior right now. I'm majoring in computer science. Okay, sorry. I'm majoring in computer science and I'm business analytics. Right now I'm part of several small clubs like anime club, and I'm also part of big clubs like USD, Indian Student Associations, and I'm also part of the business trust like Delta Sigma Pi. Just speaking of Indian Student Association, we have started in my freshman year back in 2023 spring. So we were started as a small club and we kept growing. We wanted to enrich the culture of Indian South Asian culture and Indian culture. We always tried to create some space for the people who are here, international students, and slowly we began doing big events in the Mug Ballroom, collaborating with clubs like Asia, Africa, and different organizations on campus. And now we are a large organization, and thanks to SGA and all the people who have supported us. And we do a lot of events. We do some social gatherings like chai time, where we just serve hot chai. Have people gather there. Any kind of community is more than welcome to be there to have some hot chai, have some cool conversations. Recently, we named our chai time as Chai in Hand and Peace in Mind. So that was pretty cool. We also, as I said, we do a lot of collaborations. We do the Festival of Lights, Diwali, in every fall, and we do Desi Night, which is the biggest event that we ever do in our whole academic year.
And could you tell me a little bit about your experience so far? Because sounds like you've done a lot for Indian Student Association.
Yeah. So the experience so far, I started as a vice president. And it was a time I knew nothing about clubs, nothing about OMA and stuff. That's when I had many people from the student services. I had Dean Cade helped us a lot. I had Marcus, Michelle, Melissa. She was there since the day one of my school, and she's still there. She's a sweet person. And I had Kim Moore, I had Tammy, all those student services officers helped us a lot with step-by-step process. Not getting angry every single time we just knock at their doors with random stupid questions and with a lot of stuff, but they do help us each and every time. I still go to them. They do a lot of stuff for us, and that's when I got introduced to student government, and everybody in the student government, the senators and the officers, they were super helpful. They helped us with the budget. They helped us to hosting the events, and I'm also thankful to Asia. When we were so small, Asia helped us to they helped us to collaborate. They had the 90% of the budget set up for an event, but still gave us an equal opportunity to collab. So that's when we grew up as a big organization and did many big things on campus.
Could you tell us a little bit about some of the events that you guys have planned this semester? What do you have in store for students?
Yeah, as I said, we started with the chai time. Once the chai time is done, now we are going to Desi Night, which is on this Sunday, which is, as I said, it's our signature event. It's going to be one of the biggest events. We're getting food all the way from Omaha. We're doing a lot of cultural dance performances. It's going to be retro theme. So if you're here this weekend, I know it's a long weekend. If you're here, make sure you dress up retro and come to our event.
Thank you, Tejas, for being here.
Thank you.
Live from the Muck, I'm Mohammed.
Thanks, Mohammed. Again, Desi Night is Sunday night in the Muck Ballroom.
Last week, the Student Government Association, or SGA, visited the state capitol to get firsthand experience with the legislative process. SGA President Keegan Baker was one of the attendees in Pierre and emphasizes the importance of student-to-senator interaction.
That's what's really special about student representation is we're in your classes. We're all across campus doing various different things from Greek life to student housing. There's really a senator in every area that you can find us. And we're always willing to answer questions and be able to talk to you about what we do here on Tuesday nights.
SGA meetings are open to the public and begin at 6:30 every Tuesday evening. Next on Coyote Sports, men's basketball travels to Brookings.
And track and field competes at Nebraska.
The Charcoal Sports Show, the hottest names and the hottest takes.
Tune in every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. where Charlie Preen and Cole Larsch highlight prep sports, college sports, Coyote athletics, and professional sports. We would love to hear your questions for us too. The phone lines are always open.
Tune in to the Charcoal Sports Show each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. to hear the hottest takes on KAOR Vermilion.
I made a new friend today. The end.
Every day counts.
Many students miss school and fall behind.
Okay, remember yesterday when we were talking about the bridge to Terabithia? We're going to talk about the setting today.
Missing just a few days can lead to falling behind and always feeling like you're trying to catch back up.
Set in the country and has a very conservative...
Regular attendance leads to a better future and better opportunities.
Being in a classroom builds friendships, teamwork, and responsibility.
Show up. Stay engaged. Your future depends on it.
This is Coyote News.
Softball season started their season in Texas. This is Coyote Sports. I'm Carter Van Ruler.
And I'm Nadia Castillo. Football announces a new head coach. South Dakota men's basketball defeated Kansas City 82-75 in overtime before heading up to Brookings to take on SDSU. The Coyotes controlled the opening half, jumping out to a 43-32 lead at half. The Jackrabbits then scored 17 straight in the second half to grab their own lead. The Coyotes fought back and claimed a 68-67 victory. This marks South Dakota's first victory over the Jackrabbits since 2021. The Coyotes host North Dakota tonight for Star Wars Night.
The Coyote women's basketball team traveled to Denver on Thursday, where they claimed a 53-42 win. Angelina Robles led USD with 14 points, and Molly Joyce added 10 to the Coyotes' win. USD also traveled to Tulsa on Saturday to take on Oral Roberts, where the Coyotes earned another 74-69 win. Patience Williams and Robles combined for 47 points and 16 rebounds for the Coyotes. Elise Torobiatis had a strong defensive, showing with 14 rebounds. The team will be playing tomorrow at home against Kansas City, starting at 7 p.m. USD's track and field team competed at the Frank Savine Husker Invitational over the weekend. Mason Sindelar set a season best in the men's 800-meter race with a time of 1 minute and 50 seconds, taking first place. In the women's 800-meter race, Berkeley Engoland earned a PR with a time of 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Engoland was also named a Summit League Peak Performer of the Week. The Coyotes will be in Brookings and Arkansas next weekend.
Coyote Sports Properties have announced 2 new changes to their staff. First, Megan Hettenhausen has been promoted while being with the Coyotes for 2 years. Then, Thomas Pinedo has been brought in from UNLV. Coyote News' Alyssa Bott is live in the muck with Hettenhausen. Alyssa?
Thanks, Nadia. I'm here with Megan Hettenhausen, Manager of Business Development for Coyote Athletics. Megan, what do you do in your new role as Manager of Business Development?
I help connect our partners, our corporate partners, to our fans. So I essentially tell stories to our fans, and then we in turn essentially by bringing the corporate partners and the fans together, we allow the stories to be told so that then our fans might go spend money at their companies.
What have you learned for your first 2 years on staff?
Ooh, Go Yotes for sure. I love Vermilion. You know, I got here from Illinois and I was like, what is going to hold for South Dakota? And just growing our network, and what I learned most is that our fans are the best fans. We go to Sioux Falls, we go to Brookings, we travel well, and I love our fandom.
Could you describe the changes made on the Junior Coyote Club?
Oh, that is a personal one I love to talk about. So I actually sold the presenting sponsorship to Prairie Farms. You know, they do so much with kids, and I was like, why not? And so it is actually the Junior Coyote Club presented by Prairie Farms. And we also tied in Pizza Ranch, because Pizza Ranch is another local company, and we like to get our students or our kids into there as well. And then we also have Shields, like Shields Sports and Outdoors, like everyone loves Shields. So I thought about a lot of companies who have a children impact and who are already partners of ours to help tell their stories further.
And do you have any future plans or ideas on your new position?
Oh, I have so many, but I can't give them away quite yet.
All right, thank you, and congratulations on your new role, Megan. Live from the Muck for Coyote News, I'm Alyssa Bott.
Thanks, Alyssa. Hettenhausen is the main liaison between Coyote Sports Properties and Learfield.
The Coyote women's softball team competed in the Bearcat Classic in Texas over the weekend, where they finished with a 2-3 record. USD claimed 2 wins against Sam Houston and Creighton, but fell to Central Arkansas twice and beat the Bearcats once. Delaney White hit a grand slam in the last game against the Blue Jays. The Coyotes will play in the GCU Invitational this weekend in Phoenix.
The Coyote women's tennis team took on Montana in Sioux Falls on Friday, where they lost in a 5-2 decision. USC picked up their only doubles win, with Anna Medvedeva and Keta Shivishvili edging a 7-5 win. Cassie Mara claimed the lone singles win for the Coyotes in a 10-5 match tiebreaker. South Dakota moves to 3-2 on the season and will be on the road in Moscow, Idaho, this weekend. South Dakota football head coach Travis Johansson has left the program to become the defensive coordinator at Rutgers. Co-offensive coordinator Matt Vitztham has been promoted to be the 32nd head coach in program history. The team is coming off a 10-5 season and a quarterfinals appearance.
That's it for Coyote Sports.
When we come back, we ask students about their favorite love songs. Stay with us.
Vermilion Farmers Market welcomes everyone in the community, from shoppers to vendors, nonprofits, and even pets. Each market day features fresh flavors, unique finds, and friendly faces. The vendors offer a wide range of products, including meats, bread, vegetables, and crafts. The market's mission is to support local agriculture by providing access to homegrown goods all year long for the community.
Join us on selected Saturdays at the Clay County 4-H Center.
Is Coyote News.
Temperatures in Northern Europe have been so low that citizens of Estonia can now drive across a 12.5-mile stretch of frozen sea, connecting the country's 2 main islands. After many locals began spontaneously driving across the frozen sea, authorities decided to officially open the ice road. Well, Valentine's Day can be a special day for both couples and singles alike.
We asked our Instagram followers, what are their Valentine's Day plans?
I plan on having a romantic dinner, but hopefully the reservations we need to set pretty soon, you know?
Yeah, I think my romantic dinner will look a little more like takeout, but hey, anything's romantic in the right sense.
Let's see what they had to say. Romantic dinner.
Cute. Follow our Instagram page for more weekly polls.
One way couples can connect this weekend is through music.
We asked students about their favorite love songs.
Here's what they had to say.
My favorite love song is Lovers Rock by TV Girl.
How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You by James Taylor.
My favorite love song is Give It All We Got Tonight by George Strait.
Get You by Daniel Caesar.
It'd probably have to be Love by Keisha Cole.
Digging on You by TLC.
I Am Yours by Andy Grammer.
Is This Love by Whitesnake?
Probably All Yourn by Tyler Childers.
Baby by Justin Bieber.
I would definitely have to say In My Life by the Beatles.
I'd say Wet Dreams by J. Cole.
We Find Love by Daniel Caesar.
I would have to say Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg.
Anything by Bruno Mars, probably.
I Hate Love Songs by Kelsey Ballerini.
Coffee by Miguel.
I Believe by the Monkees.
Love Fool by the Cardigans.
City of Stars. It's in La La Land, the movie.
Mine is Share Your Address by Ben Platt, because honestly, all of his music is fabulous, and I recommend everyone to go listen.
Spin You Around by Morgan Wallen.
I don't know, the first one that came to my head is probably Love Story by Taylor Swift. Great song. So, first one that came up.
You know, Daniel Caesar to me is a really good pick, but personally, I think Your Needs, My Needs by Noah Kahan, for sure.
Okay, if we're going off of that, I would say Everywhere Everything by Noah Kahan.
That's a good
Two
one.
good songs. Okay, how about you, Kylie?
I'm not going to follow up on the Noah Kahan, but I will go with a more nostalgic pick, which is How Do I Live by Trisha Yearwood. Shout out to my mom, always reminds me of her.
I'm going to have to say Love by Nat King Cole, kind of a classic and oldie if you throw it up a little bit. Well, that's all for Coyote News.
Pick up the volant for a look at the funding for USD's opera.
Listen to 91.1 for news updates throughout the week and for coverage of your USD sports.
Don't forget to follow our social media pages for daily updates and the weekly poll. Have a great night.